All right, hey fourth graders, welcome back to Mr. Hansen's YouTube channel. This video will be focusing on remaining fraction and two-step equations. So there's two parts to this lesson. The two-step equations is very basic. It'll be the first kind of introduction for you guys to two-step equations. So there's only going to be one example with that. Otherwise, it's really focusing on remaining fractions. All right. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you find that this video is helpful in your lessons, make sure you give it a like also. All right, so here we go, lesson 61. First of all, we're going to start with remaining fractions, okay? So, there's two parts to this example, okay? So the first part's asking, what fraction of the circle is shaded? Okay, so first part, there's going to be a fraction. Okay, now remember numerator and denominator, North Dakota, remember that, okay? To find the denominator, that's how many total parts there are in the circle. So let's find out how many total parts there are in the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 total parts. So that's your denominator. That's your bottom number. Okay, and then the top number, the numerator, is what it's asking for. So in this question, it's asking what fraction of the circle is shaded. So how many parts are shaded? 1, 2, 3. So then our answer would be 3/8. Now, it's asking what fraction of the circle is not shaded. Okay, so either you could count that out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then your denominator doesn't change, or you can find the difference between the denominator and the numerator. So 8 minus 3 is 5. Okay, and then because if you add 3/8 and 5/8 together, you should get 8/8, which equals a whole. So 1 whole. Okay, and that's the end result you want. You want it to end up being a whole. If it doesn't, if you add it up and it's less than a whole or more than a whole, you did something wrong. Okay, so in the end, it has to equal 1 whole. But our answer for this question would be 5/8 for B and 3/8 for A. Okay, and that's basically what your lesson is. Okay. And sometimes they won't give you a diagram to go off of. So like in example 2, a Hawaiian pizza, which yes, pineapple does belong on pizza, all right? On the comments below, all right? Comment if you do or don't agree with me if pineapple does or does not belong on pizza. To me, favorite kind of pizza for me is Hawaiian. Pineapple belongs on pizza. So a Hawaiian pizza is cut into 8 equal slices. After Willis, Hunter, and Sam each take a slice, what fraction of the pizza is left? Okay, so first, you're dealing with fraction again. How many total slices were there to begin with? That'll be your denominator. There was 8 total because it says 8 equal slices. Okay, after Willis, Hunter, and Sam each take a slice, so that's 3. They each ate a slice, which that would equal 3. What fraction of pizza is left? Not how much was eaten, how much is left. So if there's 8 total and they ate 3, how many are left? There'll be 5 left. So then again, your fraction's 5/8. Isn't that what it was up here? Yep, look at that. Same kind of problem, all right? But again, make sure you comment in the comment section below if you believe yes or no if pineapple does belong on pizza. I'm kind of interested to hear what your guys' thoughts are on that. Example 3. 2/5 of the crowd cheered. So 2/5 cheered. What fraction of the crowd did not cheer? Okay, so now to equal a whole, which would be 5/5, what fraction did not cheer? What are we looking for? So now you have to ask yourself, 2 plus what is 5? Or you can go 5 minus 2 equals 3. And then your denominator doesn't change. So then our answer would be 3/5 of the crowd did not cheer. Okay, so that's it for remaining fractions. Now we're dealing with two-step equations. Okay, 2n equals 7 plus 5. All right, well, that's not technically how we say this. Okay, this is technically an equation because it has a variable, a letter in it. Okay, with equations, we are most of the time always trying to find out what that variable or what that letter is. Okay, so we would technically say this as 2 times what number, because when a variable and a number are close together with no symbol, that means they're multiplying. So 2 times what number equals 7 plus 5. Okay, and then the next question, how would we solve this? Well, first, so let's go down here, write it out. First, we don't worry about this side. We don't worry about the variable side. We leave that to the end. We deal with what we can at first. And we can do 7 plus 5 without having to deal with a variable. So we just add them together. 7 plus 5 is 12. And then 2n equals 12. Okay, so now this is a multiplication equation. Okay, to solve a multiplication equation, you have to divide. Okay, so you have to divide by 2. Okay, or you can ask yourself, 2 times what equals 12? Okay, I would like you to do the division by 2 simply because later on in your math career in 5th and 6th grade, I know in 6th grade you will for sure, you're gonna I say this a lot when we're dealing with equations. Okay, so then you have n, because that cancels out, n equals 12 divided by 2, so 2 times what is 12? It'd be 6. So that's our answer. Okay, so n equals 6. So that's our first example. Now let's do another example. And this is our last example for the video. Alright, find m in the following equation. 3m equals 4 times 6. Alright, now remember, 4 times 6, you can also have a dot means multiplication. So there's 3 different ways in writing a multiplication problem, which is kind of confusing. Don't know why they did that, but they did. Okay, so we have 3m equals 4 times 6. Now remember, leave the variable till the end. So we have 3m here equals, and then what's 4 times 6? We did this before we left for break. Our multiplication test, we should know this. 4 times 6 mentally is 24. Alright, so now multiplication equation, now you divide. Divide by 3 to both sides. This cancels out. So then we have m equals 24 divided by 3. So we could write it like this also. 24 divided by 3. 3 times what is 24? If we did it mentally, it should be 8. Then that would be our answer. Okay? This video shout out, forgot to draw before the video, so I'll draw during the video, is Luke. Luke, congratulations. This video shout out goes to you, my man. Alright, I hope everyone is staying healthy. Again, if you have questions, don't be afraid to email me, or you can leave a comment below and I can hopefully answer your questions when they arise. Miss you guys, all of you. I hope we're back in school very soon so I can see all your faces again. Alright, again, if you have questions, don't be afraid to holla. Peace out.